Not only does Cinema 4D allow you to render out animations with multipass capabilities, you can also render out single frames. I've got this basic animation here showing this car running into a wall. And let's say that I wanted to do a marketing piece with this and I wanted to render out a single frame and then have all the capabilities that I would have in a multi-frame situation and use that in Photoshop. Well, that's pretty easy. So what I'm going to do is come up to my render settings. Let's go over here to multipass. If we have say turned on, we notice we don't have a multipass right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. Now, what I have to do here is go ahead and turn off the save render image. And then I need to give it a path to where the multipass is going to be saved. And I'm going to choose the Photoshop format. And the important thing to remember here is the multi-layer file, okay? In addition, we want the output to be a single frame, so we'll make sure we have current frame selected there. Let's go ahead and just go to our files, and we'll go to our working files, and we'll just call this car. And we're going to save that. Again, make sure you have multi-layer file selected. The other thing that you need to make sure that you have something in your multipass. So let's go ahead and just select all. Now, we obviously wouldn't do this in a real situation, but I just want to get the point across to you. So I've got all of these multipass layers being rendered out. All right. It looks like everything is okay. Let's say that we want our output to be 1280 by 720. And now I'm going to close that up and just go ahead and render this out. And we can see it rendering here. We pull back. We go to the layer. We can see that all of these files are being rendered in the multipass. Some of them make sense, some of them don't, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and go over here to Photoshop. Let's go to File, Open. Let's go to our working files, pull up our car. It'll take a second. And we can see right here, if we look in our layers, that we do in fact have all of our multipass layers right here in Photoshop. So now we could come in here and we could start making changes, doing whatever we wanted to here in Photoshop. Okay, so that's multipass rendering in Photoshop from Cinema 4D.